Alright, so warm up. First and foremost, start by facing east. Even if you're under the prison.
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Harukapidash.
Give honor to the elders and apostles to bring millstone to rule and teach well. Peace and blessings to the open faithful elect across the four corners, living and preaching the truth to the best of their ability. Shalom.
Shalom.
Right, as you know, we still wrestling for our blessing, man. We fighting. We on the day-to-day fight. All right, day-to-day struggle to maintaining the truth, man. It's a day-to-day fight. Okay, so that's what we're gonna get into. Right, all right.
Genesis 32 and verse 24. And Jacob was left alone, and there wrestled a man with him until the breaking of the day.
Right, and who was he wrestling with? He was actually wrestling not with a man, but with an angel. Right, that's the same thing that we're doing. We're wrestling against principalities, against spiritual wickedness in high places, against the shit you got to deal with on a day-to-day, man. Right, but it's deeper than what meets the eye. Right, you read.
All right, brother. Verse 25. And when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him.
Right, he thought he prevailed not against him, like you said. He thought that we were taking these clicks, so he was still fighting.
Yeah, but the angel, that part 25 saying the angel saw that he wasn't prevailing against Jacob. Jacob was winning. So that's why it says the angel had to strike him. He touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint as he wrestled with him. And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. So the angel said, Jacob, hey man, let me go. Jacob give it in. You know what I'm saying? Right? And with the brother going into, that represents us, man. That's how bad we want to prevail, man. That's how bad we want all of these promises that the Lord has promised us. All this hell and bullshit that we're going through, man. This is what we're fighting for. Okay? I don't know why the camera ain't. Oh, shit. So it says, verse 26. And he said, this Jacob speaking, let me go, for the day breaketh. And he said, I will not let thee go. Salaki. And an angel speaking. And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. And Jacob speaking. And he said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me.
And that's what we're saying to the Lord right now. We ain't gonna give you no rest. Right, until you give us our blessing, we just gonna keep fighting. We're gonna keep calling on your name until you give us our blessing. No rest. All right. You read?
Okay. What verse I'm on? Verse 27. It says, and he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall be no more called Jacob, but Yasha Allah. No more D-Red, whatever your government name is. No more your government name. We're going to be sons of Yahweh.
Yeah.
So it says, and Jacob asked him and said, tell me, I pray thee, thy name. And he said, wherefore is it that thou dost ask after my name? And he blessed him there. And Jacob called the name of the place Peniel, for I have seen the powers face to face, and my life is preserved.
Right, so that's symbolic of what we're doing right now. Eventually, Lord telling you in a roundabout way, you're gonna win that fight, man. You just gotta keep going. You gotta keep struggling. Yeah, you gotta endure it until you get that blessing. Right, so you might get put down, or you might suffer injury during the battle. You gotta keep going, man. It's a day-to-day thing.
Ephesians 6, verse 10. Finally, my brother, be strong in the Lord.
Right, be strong in the Lord. Continue the good fight. Right, fight the good fight of faith. Keep going.
Yep. And it says, and in the power of his might.
Right, in the power of his might. Just have faith. That's the ultimate power right there, man. Right, the Lord has never failed anybody. Right, who called on the name of the Lord and was fired? Whoever trusted in the Lord, right, was confounded. Right, he got a 100 to old win streak, infinite to old win win streak right now, man. Right. So why is it gonna be any different in the future? Like tomorrow, the day after that, or anything after that? You going?
Yep. Back you up. Sirach chapter 2 and verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see. Did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded?
Hey, these are rhetorical questions that don't even require answer, man. Lord being sarcastic when he asks you, did anybody trust in the Lord and was confounded? Like, how dare you insult me by saying that I can't save you, man?
Thou the Lord. God. Real quick. It says, or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise and call upon him?
Nobody, man. The answer is all those are nobody. Who is nobody? Yeah. Right. You got that.
Right, man. Ephesians 6 and 12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
That was about what we just read. We're not wrestling against flesh and blood.
Jacob was wrestling against flesh and blood. Jacob said, for I have wrestled with the powers face to face, man. Okay? He wasn't wrestling with a flesh and blood human being, man. That was a spiritual entity he was fighting. He was wrestling the angel of the Lord, man. Right? So it says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities.
Spiritual things in high places, man. You read?
Against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world.
The rulers of darkness of this world. Who is that? Right? The physical embodiment of Satan on this earth. It's a so-called white man. No matter how you cut it, I'm gonna let down. That's what it is. Like, who else is just going around just destroying the earth like this, man? Polluting everything, polluting the minds of the people. He polluting the water. He got a drink, man. Smoking cigarettes. He thought, man, got external plants everywhere. Right, but you got it right.
Against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places.
Right, against spiritual wickedness in high places. This is what we're wrestling against right now.
On the left hand side.
On the left hand side.
Yeah, Jacob in this sense was wrestling against a right hand angel. Because like the scripture says, all things written for a time was written for our learning. So that angel was really teaching Jacob a lesson. Right? But in this society, they're really trying to destroy us. Not saying the angel's trying to destroy us, but through the people, the host that these demons embody want us dead, man. Okay? The heathen want us dead. 2/3 want us dead. Like y'all wish I said, you're of your part to the devil. Y'all want us dead, man. Y'all the same ones that said, give us Barabbas, man. Free Barabbas. Wow. Okay? Y'all the same ones that condemn Yahweh shot to death, man. Y'all went right before the so-called white man. All right? All you thirds is out here doing the same shit, having the same energy towards us, or the same ones responsible for delivering the Lord into the woman's hand. Okay?
Niggas literally be saying that.
And y'all gonna pay for that in these last days, man. Okay? All that hell we been catching is all the transferred on y'all. Time to kill you, man. Okay?
It's that word wrestle in the root of the Bible. G8, so like G3, 8, 23. Please. Parlay. It says wrestling, a contest between two in which each endeavors to throw the other, in which is decided when the victor is able to hold his opponent down with his hand upon his neck.
Right. That's in the literal sense. Of course, you read.
Yep. It says a term is transferred to the Israelite struggle with power over evil.
Right. The Israelite struggle. Exactly what we were talking about, man. The Israelite struggle over
the power of evil.
Over the power of evil, man. That's exactly what people are talking about, man. Right like that.
Right. That's that 1 Timothy 6:12. All right, it says, 1 Timothy 6:12. It says, fight the good fight of faith. Right? The brother going up to that roster, right? You know what I'm saying? Like the brother just bought it out. So, fight the good fight of faith. Lay hold on eternal life, whereunto thou art also called, and has professed a good profession before many witnesses.
Yeah, before many witnesses. Who are those witnesses? Of course, you got the day-to-day people. All right, all the people that are gonna see this. All right, but and then Hebrews 12 chapter tell you those witnesses are talking about the angels as well, man. All right, the Lord is looking at us do this. All right, keep going.
Verse 13. I give thee charge in the sight of Yahweh, who quickeneth all things, before Yahweh Shah Hamashiach, who before Pontius Pilate witnessed a good confession, that thou keep this commandment without spot, unrebukable, until the appearing of our Lord Yahweh Shah Hamashiach.
Right? That's a fight that we fight to be able to keep that commandment without spot. Until the Lord come back. We want to have a good report when the Lord come back. That's the day-to-day fight right there.
Jacob was trying to give up until the fight was over. Until that angel was giving him that blessing. Jacob was not going to let him go. Right? Okay? We're not letting go, man, until the Lord deliver to his hope elect with straight up.
But over that on the last chapter, God. It's God. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. Second Timothy chapter 2 and verse 4. No man that wars entangle himself with the affairs of this life.
Right? What are the affairs of this life? The shit that happen to you on the day-to-day, man. Anything that could be possibly distracting you from this. All right, don't get entangled in all the shit happening at your job, the hell you taking with this situation, the demons you got to deal with. All right, eventually you're going to overcome those things. Like you read?
Yep. And it says that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
Right? That's why we fight, to please him. All right, so we can get our blessing. Because when he pleased, then we're going to be pleased, right? He going to reward us for pleasing him. Get the son.
Yeah,
Lest he be angry.
Let's he be angry, man. That's what we're doing right now.
That means or else.
Or else. Yeah. Do this or else. That's right. Verse 5. And if a man also strive for masteries, which is what? The kingdom of heaven, man. We're striving. Okay? It's a struggle. Struggle and striving goes hand in hand. While you're struggling, you're still striving. Okay? To never give up. All right? Oh, and if a man also strive for masteries, yet is he not crowned, except he strive lawfully?
Hey, I got one for you. How do you strive lawfully? That's the question, right?
Yes, that's right.
So how would you answer that question?
Right, man. But through the Holy
Scriptures, right?
Right. Yep.
Okay, I got an answer for that, my brother.
God,
4:25. My children, suffer patiently.
suffer patiently.
The wrath that is come upon you from Yahweh.
Right, man.
So that's the Lord letting you know right now. Suffer patiently. Look, bro, endure. Okay, this is gonna happen for a time and a time, and half a time, man. Or divide the time, and you got to endure because that's what's written in Scripture. Ain't a damn thing we can do until that time and a dividing of the time has been passed, man. Period. And on top of that, the Karagma has to be fulfilled, man.
Bring it out.
Okay? Y'all want that Karagma, which y'all know what it is. Y'all want that to just go away like a bad dream so bad. That ain't going nowhere, man.
It's a reality.
Okay?
Not that you wanted to go, it's going to hit even harder on your ass.
In order to come to these fucking, they got a so-called
blues festival.
In order to attend this, you're going to have to have that Karagma, man. Okay? In order to drive your car, you're going to have a Karagma. In order to get gas, Karagma. In order to buy ass, Karagma.
Anything you want to do. You want to pertain into society, you got to have that Karagma.
You're going to have to get Karagma, man. You people are about to be living in a Karagma world, man. Right. You might want to change the name of the planet from Earth to planet Karagma. Because the entire planet, right, is going to be made mandatory for every nation under the sun to be Karagmatized, man. Okay? And this devil means business. Why you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out here touring and looking at shit that ain't got a goddamn thing to do with your salvation or your history, man. Okay? You out here with the family at the blues festival. What the fuck they got to do with your family? Ain't no wrong with going to it, but take care of home first. We handling home first. We ain't listening to no goddamn blues. We out here taking care of home first. Nothing else out here now except for this first. First and foremost. Now, after we take care of our father's business, hey, it is what it is after this. Okay? All right, I got you. So it said, you got it. My children, Baruch 4:25, my children suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from Yahweh.
Right, patiently, man. Just deal with it. You gotta go through. We really did it to ourselves, man. The Lord tells us. You read.
For thine enemy have persecuted thee. That's what we probably say, man. That's why the Lord say, not with flesh. Esau not physically coming through, beating us up. You know, everybody ain't getting that George Floyd from treatment, man. Esau is spiritually fucking us up, man. He's mentally destroying us, psychologically destroying us, medically, monetarily destroying us, man. That's the type of fight this damn devil is doing, man.
Hey, back you up, Elder. He wants that. With that being said, he wants to take it further because Scripture says he's not satisfied with blood, man. So he wants to take it further to implement a karama inside of your ass, okay, in your cranium and in your fucking hand. Full control. Go ahead, huh?
Right.
Back you up, like the karama itself ain't gonna make you wicked. You're wicked already. Hey, you take this right here. Took that.
It's gonna solidify right there.
Hey, you just wicked with that karama, man. That's all that shit gonna be, bro. You're gonna die regardless. If you didn't take the karama, you're just gonna die.
God. Like it says, thine enemy have persecuted thee, but surely thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck.
But surely you're gonna see that destruction, man. You about to see this in the near future, man. You got even Edomite talk about it. There's some shit on Info Wars. It was like Edomite was going basically breaking down Revelation.
Tread upon his neck means to rule over it, right? To exercise power and authority over it, to possess it.
He has that authority over us right now. So when Yahweh said,
when we say his foot on our neck, are we literally saying you got Edomite out here? We're still Kazaki. Shut the mouth.
No.
Okay,
Like, no.
7 to 25.
Yeah, but we're gonna have heavy laws. Like, don't get it twisted. They're treading upon your neck, meaning we gonna lay down pressure. We gonna lay down steam on your ass, man. Okay, it ain't gonna just be no little. Okay, if you run a red light, you get a little ticket. You know, if you don't pay a ticket, you get a bench warrant. No, none of that. Okay, it's gonna be life or death in that thing. You're either gonna keep the laws, right, or you're gonna be put to death. Period. That's how we gonna tread on your necks, man. You're gonna walk in that motherfucker across the Bible. You're gonna pay us tribute. Beginning with the Lord Yahweh, right? Or we're gonna rain all types of plagues, whatever we want. We shall meditate on your terror. So if a brother wanna bring a storm, a brother wanna bring a famine, brother wanna bring pestilence, he can do it to his whatever to his disposal. Hold on, I know people motherfuckers. Nah. So they expect us to just go down and beat the shit out of them. You know, just infest all over with parasites. Yeah. So like
he do it us.
That'll make that's good. Do they not do that?
Do it us.
They're right.
They do it us.
This is infested with parasites. Just give them let's go and create some shit in the lab and put our DNA, our semen in it. Right? And we're gonna feed it to these things.
Right, man. Shoot it up.
Okay? That's what these so-called white people are in these laboratories doing, man. And y'all are out here loving it, taking it away.
More.
You got a question? Okay.
Yeah. All right.
No, man, you had a question.
We're teaching our people that we are people really for the Bible. Okay.
Salvation, on and store, my clothes. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do it. Show it in the camera. Yeah, you got it. I'm gonna flip it. All right. Hold on. Let me. Hold on. Let me see it. So the camera can see it. Salvation Army stole my clothes, sent it to Mexico. I don't want your money. Please read the message and send it to President Biden. So you want us to send money to President Biden?
No, brother.
Oh. Hello, Baton Rouge. My name is Jimmy. My life has been threatened. I live at the Salvation Army. Oh, the so-called white man. Yeah. Okay. He went along with two guys cursing me out. They told me they were going to Put a hit out on me. Blase done nothing for 3 days. I call the police, the headquarters of the Salvation. We all have a story to tell. Baton Rouge, we need your help. Send this message to the President of the United States. I'm gonna let y'all brother know. A police read this yesterday, and he couldn't believe it. He said, man, I'm finna send this to Sharon. He sent it to Sharon Green and God over here. Boy, I mean, public. Okay, brother. Public is getting food. Check this out. We're gonna say something. We're gonna say something to your fine, but we're gonna fun on our video and to you.
Yeah. Isaiah 30 and 12. That's it. Went forward, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because he despised his words and trusted in oppression and perversion. Stay thereon. Ultimately, the solution to your problem is not something you can get. You can't go to the U.S. government and expect them to solve your problem. Like, they ain't gonna do it. They don't care. Like, the so-called white man does not care about it.
I'm 68
years
old. Well, apparently you have it written down on the sign. So apparently you trust in the so-called white man to help you.
You can't trust in the system. You can't get a reward from the system. Right? But it says Isaiah 30 and 13. Okay, it says, therefore this iniquity shall be unto you as a breach ready to fall. Okay? Right?
What's going on, bro?
No, your recognition is returning to the heavenly Father. Power to his son Yahweh. Okay? Knowing your true nationality according to the Bible. Okay? So what we're getting out that you want reparations, you want something from the white man, right? You want to from the white man.
The thing I'm saying like this, I'm gonna say it just like this. So we found out earlier, said, when have you ever seen one of the prophets of the Lord forsaken?
Never.
He's been forsaken, man. He's bugged out of his mind. The Lord have cursed him with a reprobate mind, which is bugged out of his mind, right? Like, he actually out here thinking that Joe Biden is gonna save him from three Edomites trying to take a hit out on him. Okay? This is what happens when you go and smoke mojo, man. Okay? It opens up the portal to all these fucking demons and you get bugged out of your fucking mind. That is a result of fucking this synthetic shit, man. You know, it's sensitive. But mojo is synthetic. Yeah, I mean, you try to tell Jake the basics. Jake don't want it. But you want to get deeper and deeper about Joe Biden and all this shit. Them crackers don't give a good goddamn about your black funky ass out here, man. And it's safe enough to say that because you obviously you're not up to the next. Because if you was, you would have stood here and you would have gave ear to the Lord's word, man. What brothers are trying to do is actually save your fucking life, man. But that's the problem. He's the example of the majority of you so-called old ass Negroes out here. First thing he say, I'm 60 years old. What y'all gonna tell me? You can see young men. I'm about to get the scripture where it say out of the mouth of babes, you know, and all of that. But it was worth it. It was worth it. You know what I'm saying? So he's already destroyed, and that's where you that is where the rest of 2/3 are leads, man. And I guarantee that boy got that jail. He walk around with a goddamn mask on his face.
You got that mask.
Like you say, I was speaking on this earlier. He is going to get that device inside of his
head. Yeah.
He's waiting to get it. If you got a sign talking about you want the fucking so-called white man to help your fucking ass, what are you doing? You took that jab, you're waiting to receive more fucking shit, which that fucking that frequency that's going inside of your fucking ass, okay? And you're gonna live forever, then you're gonna die.
Yeah. Brother about to take him to the basic. Really show him. First and foremost, the people you calling on is your goddamn enemies, man.
Yep.
It's Isaiah 30:13. Therefore, this iniquity shall be unto you as a breach ready to fall. I mean, that's what they don't realize, man. This shit's just been building up. You trust in Esau, you trust in Esau, you trust in Esau, Esau fight to murder all of them. To keep it simple, man. as a swelling out in a high wall whose breaking coming suddenly at an instant, right? And that judgment gonna come suddenly at an instant, right? You ain't gonna be expecting, right? Because you got so much faith in Esau that you were blinded by it. Right? Are you blinded by your love for the so-called white man?
The quick one, what we had said about the it says it's Romans 2 and verse 20. It says I'm starting 17 and then I'm jumping to 20. Just keep 20 off. So this Romans 2 and 17. It says, behold, thou art called a Jew and rested in the law and makest thou boast of Yahweh. Right?
And we doing that right now. We making our boast of the Lord. Like, because he returned us back to our nation. It's a miracle in itself, man. This is something to boast about.
Calling you out of daughter to the marvelous light.
And knowest his will and approvest the things that are more excellent, being instructed out of the law.
Right, we've been instructed out of the law. We got the complete guidelines given to us, man. Jake is the one that is trying to follow what Esau does. Man. We trying to give it to you. Right, we trying to give you the right way. There's a right way to do things. There's a right and a wrong in the earth, man. Shit is actually black and white. There's a good and a bad, a good and an evil in the earth. Right, keep reading.
Verse 19. And art confident that thou thyself art a guide of the blind.
Right, we're confident we're a guide of the blind. Space, time, and time, it shows it
That's
over and
why
over.
we continue to wrestle. That's why we ain't let go. We ain't let you go till you give us the blessing. Straight up, Lord.
Pop, it said in Isaiah 62, to give you no rest, we're not letting you go at all, man. Okay? People say be faithful even unto death, man. Stop right now.
They gotta stand for something.
Right
It says, verse 19, and art confident that thou thyself art a guide of the blind, a light of them which are in darkness, an instructor of the foolish, a teacher of faith.
Fire one.
That would have been cut with him. He talking about I'm 60, but the Lord ain't dealing with no motherfuckers, man. They know it all. Right. Okay? It says, an instructor of the foolish, a teacher of babes, which has the form of knowledge and of the truth in the law. So babes, somebody gonna fuck with you 60 years old? You a 60-year-old fool. That's all. You've been on the earth for 60 years and haven't done a goddamn thing with all this fucking time. That's all 60 years mean to us. If you're not coming with 60 years worth of this knowledge, man. Straight the fuck up. You've been a goddamn fool for 60 motherfucking years, man. That is unimaginable for us, man. You know? So what the fuck you gonna tell us? I don't want to be a fool that goddamn long. I don't have a fucking thing to learn from your old ass. Okay?
Hey, read that again. I'm sorry.
Romans 2 and verse 20. It says, an instructor of the foolish, a teacher of babes.
That's a fool ass nigga to come out here, man. He asked, you say, mother, it's a saying in the world, a wise man changed, but a fool will stay the fucking same, man. That nigga 60 years old and it's been the same.
And still believe that Bible has his best interest at heart.
Yep.
At 60 years old. What the fuck can I learn from this individual? What the fuck can we learn from this individual, man? Make it make sense.
Right. Yes. Done, man. Help me. But he wants somebody that look like him to help his ass. You got to talk about.
I don't want your money,
man.
You saw we were finna break the bread in your ass. That's why you ain't
going down. Right.
All right. So it says, verse 21. What's it like? I'm gonna finish it off. It says, an instructor of the foolish, a teacher of babes, which has the form of knowledge and of the truth in the law. Thou therefore which teachest another, teachest not now thyself, not thou. So like get tongue twisted. Okay, verse 21. Romans 2 and 21. Thou therefore which teachest another, teachest thou not thyself?
You gotta do it for you. Gotta learn it for yourself, man. When you go out there and teach somebody else, man. Okay. We ain't holding up no fucking.
Meaning you out there examine
Yeah,
yourself.
I mean,
You out there, you got to practice what you preach, man.
Right.
Okay. How you gonna go out here and preaching something if you haven't learned it? Okay. You go with the stuff that you out here preach. You got to be learned in those things, right? Or else you just being a hypocrite. You just out there saying what sound good. You just been a parrot. We're not in the business of just being GMS parrots, man. The elders are not looking, the apostles are not looking for parrots. Okay, they're looking for the hope for elect. Okay?
Yep.
So you have to know these things, man. When you speak them, they gotta come from the scripture says not that will go up into a man, but that will come up out of you, man. So what's coming up out of you is not backing up this to the fall. That's showing that something is not the light isn't in you, man. Okay? So the whole point of the Lord bringing his prophets out here is to first and foremost, like this old fool right here, he got to realize, hey man, I don't know a damn thing. But that's the ego. You can't let that shit go. You want to come your ass over here teaching us, man. Teaching us what? What? 60 years of what, man? I'd rather die than be a fucking 60-year-old fool, man. I'll be honest with you. You want to be in the picture another 60 years? No. Well, we in our 30s. Another 30 fucking years?
60 years old.
Brother Christian, this
We out of here, man.
we're all in our 30s. Brothers in their 40s. That's like the average age from the 20s to the 20s, 30s, and 40s is like the average age of most great wills. That's like the everyday age of the people that you see all around, walking around, moving around. You see what I'm saying? So it's like when you see a guy like that, you gotta say, well, 20 years ago. Imagine where he was at. Is this where he's at now? Imagine where he was at 20.
Oh, yeah, he was
20 years ago.
Yeah,
30 years ago.
Oh, man.
Out of 60 years, that's what you that's
That's
all you dug up out of the ground?
the progress you made.
That's all the progress you made? I'm talking about, speaking of knowledge, we're not talking about nobody's money, nobody living situation. Fuck your living situation. We are all suffering, no matter if you an Israelite and you in this thing, you suffering in some type of way. It can be spiritual, it can be psychological, it can be mental, it can be physical. It can be financial. Everybody don't have financial problems. Everybody don't have health problems. Everybody don't have psychological. Everybody got a different situation that they got to battle, man. That they got to fight. That they got to, my brother say, wrestle with, man. Okay? So the Lord don't want to hear nothing else outside of it. When you wrestle, when you come in to fight, the Lord say fight the good fight. If you fight for anything else, that's bullshit, man. This nigga fight, talking about some Joe Biden saving him from some Edomites, putting the hit on him. Man, this fucking Edomite wanted you dead, dude.
Been out of here.
Knock it off, man.
Been out of here.
Knock it off.
That's why a lot of you niggas be dropping right now. They be like, how the fuck did he die? He so dropping your ass, man.
Man, Esau ain't gotta put a hit out on him. That juice don't.
Oh, he gonna take you out of there.
The hit is already inside of him. Esau already injected the hit in you. The easy style.
Beautiful. Right. Easy
Don't
style.
around trying to teach us, man.
Yeah. That nigga went to the fucking White House, and then a few months later, he was out of here, man. So you running your ass to Esau, hold up a fucking sign out here saying, help me, okay? You're totally going off. Right. We're holding up this sign right here. I say 11 and 11. The real inside, forgetting where your house shot. Right. All right? Go ahead, help.
There's more. Okay. This Romans 2, the rest of verse 21. It says, thou that preachest a man should not steal, dost thou steal? Practice what you preach. Don't be learned in what you come out and teach. Practice what you preach. Be learned in what you teach. Love being a parent.
Right, man.
That's why the Lord put us in these fucked up situations in our personal lives. Because that's what builds up a man. That's what builds you up. That's what makes you strong. So when a real bullshit comes, you'd have been exercised enough to be prepared for it.
Yes.
Oh man, I'd have had to go without this. I'd have had to go without this. Oh man, oh Lord, I'm ready, Lord. I'm ready, Lord. I thought it was gonna be worse than this, man. Hey man, the Lord really had mercy on me. We don't know how the Lord gonna just. You don't. Bro, just follow the Lord, man. That's all you got to trust in y'all for y'all. Straight up. Listen to me, Mo. Okay. Verse 22. Thou that says a man should not commit adultery. Does thou commit adultery? Thou that abhorrest idols, dost thou commit sacrilege? Thou that makest thou boast of the law, through breaking the law, dishonorest thou power? Right? For the name of Yahweh is blasphemed among the Gentiles through you, as it is written. And it's talking about you so-called Negroes, like Native Americans, man. You going out there and you giving this nation a bad name, bad rep. You giving Yahweh Shah a bad rep, man. That's why the Lord came and called his prophets out to set the record straight. That's the reason why we've been getting destroyed for the past 500 fucking years, man. Okay? You defile the Lord's name among the heathen, man. Okay? You brought the Lord to open shame before the fucking heathen. And you 2/3 literally did it, man. You stripped the Lord down, your only means of salvation. You stripped him, beat the man, stripped him down butt ass naked, and hung him on a goddamn wooden stake, man, or a cross, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And laughed and talked shit at him while he was just dangling right there, man. Okay? So when the shit hit the fan, you 2/3 got everything. They deserve everything coming to your ass, man.
Yes, sir. And more. I was gonna say we should sit on thrones judging the 12 tribes of Yasha, man. We gonna get our way with fucking niggas, man. And you spits in the kingdom. Go ahead, huh?
That's right. It says 1 Corinthians 15:1. It said, moreover, brethren, I declare unto you the gospel which I preached unto you. Right? But the same thing we do, man. We are declaring the gospel to you. What's the good news? Right? The kingdom of heaven is coming. Wait, just don't nigga, you got an identity, you got a nationality. Right? Yeah, you one of the greatest people on earth. That comes with the good as well, man. Right? The gospel ain't all just good news, literally, man. Okay,
it's morning, Lamentations morning in the book.
Everything that comes with the book.
That don't sound like good.
Sound
it's
like
good.
a fight.
It's like a fight there, man.
Fight, man.
Okay, this spiritual fight, does it not make you lament?
Yep.
Yeah. Make you mourn,
does it not make you mourn?
Yep.
Right?
Right.
Does it not bring you all kind of woe after motherfucking woe? Disaster after disaster. Hell after hell.
Fight don't feel good, man. A spiritual fight don't feel good, man. For the brothers who are going through it, man.
Understand, man. The Lord pissed off. The Lord pissed off. When your woman pissed off, you gonna make her earn her strike back, man. You ain't gonna just give her no. Just come on, baby, man. We good. Nah. Even if because you love her, you gonna
I'm gonna treat you like that.
You gonna work
the hard way.
Work that, man. Fuck that.
So-called earn your trust back. You gotta work for it right now. Do everything you can do out of your fucking power right now to get it back right now. And I'm gonna still make it hard on your ass. Okay.
That's what the Lord is doing to us, man.
We'll talk.
Okay. Got
it. Which also we have received and wherein we stand. Right? If we stand on this, we actually believe that we're the ones that received it. Right? That's why you see us out here. Right, Lord willing, we continue to stand in it. Right?
We ain't got no choice.
If you're the elect, you got no choice.
Right, bro. Robert says, woe to you if we preach not the gospel. Okay? We do feel, we know the wrath that Yahweh Shah can bring. We don't want that. That's why we're giving our due diligence. Okay? Go ahead.
Right, it says, by which also ye are saved. Right? Standing in this, being firm in this is how you saved, man. Wrestling for this is how you saved. Right? This is a fight worth fighting, man. What other fight these niggas have to fight, man? You tried to fight financially. You tried to fight spiritually. That didn't work. You tried to stand for someone to black men
all that shit failed. That shit failed. You fucking Black Town, y'all took a crushing L, man. Okay? To this day. Go ahead,
by which you're also saved through this, if you keep in memory what I preached unto you. So you gotta credit them, man. You actually have to know this. All this information that you are getting, you gotta know it. You gotta be able to teach it to somebody else. That's what makes you beneficial. Right? If you can't teach it, then you ain't benefit to the rest of the body. What you doing? Right? And it says, unless ye have believed in vain. Right? Unless you haven't learned to see what this thing. That's what it means to believe in vain, man. You
your
Where you
own
trying
time.
to get delivered from?
Yeah. You want to stay here another 30 years like Elder was saying? Okay? Because you don't fucking believe it. Or the information that's being brought into you, you're not taking it serious. You're not reading. Okay? Or just ask you questions. Okay? You can't give these answers, man. What are you doing? You're not wasting the Lord's time. The Lord have your ass out here doing his ultimate to condemn you and judge your ass, man. Alright? Let that sink in and marinate, man. Yeah. Oh, read that again.
First Corinthians 15:2, by which also ye are saved, if ye keep in memory what I have preached unto you, unless ye have believed in vain.
To do what? To
keep in memory
in
what
your
I have
memory,
preached
man.
unto you.
Right, man. What the Bible says, Isaiah 2:63. Okay. Thou shalt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee. Your mind has to be occupied in these prophets. Not these demons gonna take hold of you, man. They know your weakness. Oh, this brother's open. This right, he's open. This right here. Okay, a woman. It can be a variety of things that the Lord can just sip your ass out of, man. Okay, if you're not focused on this ministry. Go ahead, huh?
You actually gotta get to the point where you can teach them. That's what the name of the game is.
I got it.
We ain't doing this just for fun. We prophesy to the wind, but we know that's why we'll stress ourselves over it. That only the elect are gonna get it.
That's it.
Right? Only the elect are gonna be the ones that are capable of teaching. That's what the prophets. Like, you gotta be able to prophesy to be a prophet, man. Right? To get that blessing of the prophet, you gotta be a prophet. Keep on.
Right. It's back you up, huh? Acts 20, verse 31 and 32. Therefore, watch and remember.
Watch and remember. The scriptures are filled. The scriptures are filled with nothing but examples, man. And you got living examples right in front of you.
Yeah.
I remember these things, right? Commit them to memory.
The Bible says, remember not created in a day like you.
Right now.
Right now. Not wait till we get 60 years old like this fucking nigga that was out here, man. We're in our youth right now. What they call the prime of your life. Remember,
You're 60 years old and still ain't got it.
still ain't got it.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Right, bro.
An old dog new tricks.
That's right,
They send me whatever that old dude been doing for 60 years. He's content with that shit. So we ain't trying to teach him nothing. We ain't learning in 60 years. Hey, stay there.
Right, man. No doubt, old ass man doing nothing. All right, that's right. Oh, God. Acts 20 and 31. Therefore, watch and remember that by the space of 3 years I cease not to warn everyone night and day with tears. And now, brethren, I commend you to Yahweh Shem Yahushua and to the world of his grace, which is able to build you up.
Right? This is to build you up, okay? That's part of that fight right there. Just getting built up is a fight, man. That's a part of wrestling. Okay, when you wrestling, you trying to make actual progress, man. I keep reading.
That's right, man. It's called growth, man. Okay? When you water a flower, okay, what does it do? It grows. What's the water? It's truth. It makes you grow. If you're not getting water with this thing, then the Most High has no use for your ass, man.
That's what faith come in, because we can't do it ourselves. We too weak to do it ourselves, man. Like, you're in the midst of this fight, you're taking all these L's, like the elder said, financially, spiritually, this way, that way, you can hit from this angle, from that angle, but you still got to continue to grow in this. Like, you still got to be focused on this. That's the fight right there.
You got to grow, and you grow spiritually. When you grow spiritually, you're going to do the things which are written, man. Okay? Not only hearing it and receiving it and teaching, you got to do it also, man. Okay? It says, last little bit, it says, which is able to build you up and to give you an inheritance among all them which are sanctified.
We are fighting for our inheritance. We're fighting for our blessing. We're learning for our blessing. We study for our blessing. Right? The wrestling ain't just like no physical shit, man. It's mental. It's a mental struggle. It's a mental fight. Like a spiritual fight that we in, right? Right? Second Timothy 4 and verse 5. It says, "But watch thou in all things, endure affliction, right? Do the work of an evangelist," what we're doing right now.
Right. Right. That word evangelist goes to a preacher of the gospel, man. All right.
Which is a prophet.
Prophet, man.
They all translate to a prophet.
Right. God,
it says, "Make full proof of thy ministry." Like, it's the full proof right here. You are constantly bent time and time saying,
prove all things.
Right.
Fast that we can prove. Not only that, we get on this camera and we prove everything.
We can prove that we can prove that the Quran is the Revelation 13 and 16 all the way down.
Everything that we bring out of the Bible, we can prove it. Period. And we're eager to prove it.
Right,
bro.
It says, "For I am now ready to be offered." Right, man. The time of my departure.
And what does it mean by being offered, man? We're ready to get. We're ready to. We scripture we die daily,
press
man.
The button. When somebody says press the button, they ready to be offered. When somebody ready to be offered, they're signing and crying, right?
Right.
That's somebody ready to go.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Right. It says what it says. The captive patience be loose. Be loose, man.
Right, man.
Okay.
Free us, man. Right.
Hey, even if it means spiritually loose.
It is like loose in his body right now. Oh, it is what it is, man. I gotta get loose with his body.
Yeah. And the Lord knows that he's tired of wrestling right now. He's tired of fight right now. We're going to get the game right now.
We're going to pick him up, right now. Hey, but that's how he did when right before Moses. Right before Abraham sacrificed Isaac, right? Whatever. Right before he
came down with his sword, I
came to stop it.
Right.
See what I'm saying? Abraham felt like he was like, fuck it, whatever the Lord say, I'm gonna do it. But the Lord knew it took a lot out of Abraham to sacrifice his son. Because just imagine what's going on in Abraham's head. Damn, Lord, you made me become an old ass man just to even have the son of the promise. I'm in my 90s, my 100, early 100s, to even give birth. And now you want me to put him to death? I had to wait. Think about it. I had to wait 100 years for my promise, son of the promise. Now you want me to kill him? Just imagine. So when you're in the truth, sometimes you get confused. You find yourself in situations where you feel like, damn, Lord, what is you doing? Moses was in the caught in those spiritual straits. Lord, what are you doing? It's not making sense right now. But what? The Lord say, I got the precept on it. You know what I'm saying? Real quick. It says, Philippians 4:8. You go right back to you. Philippians 4:8. Finally, brethren, whatsoever things are true, whatsoever things are honest, whatsoever things are just, whatsoever things are pure, whatsoever things are lovely, whatsoever things are of good report, if there be any virtue, if there be any praise, think on these things. Those things which ye have both learned. Learned. We do this over and over and over so we can learn these things and receive. That means you got to take it in. You got to acknowledge it and you got to absorb it, man. Okay? It got to stick. You know? And heard. Meaning you understood. And seen in me. Do. And Yahweh of peace shall be with you.
Right,
so you gotta do it.
We need to expound on that. That's a fire one. That's it. You got to do these things, man. Remember these things. Then you go out there and teach, and then you do it also. That makes up a hopefully like man who's serious about these things and not being a fucking parrot.
Because if you go out in the battle without learning, but this is a spiritual war, man. It's not a physical war we're fighting. So it don't matter about muscle, how many guns you got. You know, it's literally about the 12 tribes of Israel coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, man, and learning the law's commandments. This is our law, statutes. This is our constitution. This is our government. This is our kingdom. This is us right here. This is our book. If anything, we should know this more than anything else on the planet. Like this is what, you know what I'm saying? Like when me and these brothers together, when we ain't even in front of a video, what we talk about? We still in the spirit.
What mind of conversation?
And the spirit don't allow us to talk about bullshit, even when we're not being recorded.
Oh, that's it.
Even when we're not being recorded, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck? What is bullshit? I ain't bullshit. The niggas out there. I'm not talking about brothers talk about that same shit. I gotta talk about something I can't talk to them niggas with. I'm around the men that I can actually the shit that be on my mind. Why these niggas just running their goddamn shop? I can actually express it with brothers. You know, when you amongst the elect, you can actually vent. You can actually, yeah, I did that new stuff. Yeah, that shit brought me away from the Lord. Yeah. But them same niggas, that niggas gonna be looking at you like crazy. Oh, what? Baseball, man. That was good.
Second Timothy. I'll read this right here. It says Second Timothy 2 and 14. That's verse 13. Okay. And it says, we believe not, yet he abideth faithful, cannot deny himself. Of these things, put them in remembrance, charging them before Yahweh, that they strive not about the word, no profit, but to the subverting of the hearers.
That they strive what?
Strive not about words of no profit.
Right, bullshit, man. Just out here just running off at the mouth about what, man? About what? You know? And when we literally, bro, I can't remember a bullshit conversation I've had with these brothers. You know, exactly. Like literally everything we talk about is in the fucking scripture.
All the time.
This is not an act we putting on. This is literally who the fuck we are. Whether y'all believe it or not, this is who we are off camera. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
That they strive not about words no profit, but to the subverting of the hearers.
Right, but to the subverting of the hearers, right? To what? Waking up the elect, man. Teaching the elect. Okay? And guess what? The elect has questions. The elect will come asking all kinds of questions. Right? When you came into the truth, you had 1,000,001 questions, right?
Yes.
And when you ask those questions, you expected that man who you felt the Spirit of the Lord led you to answer those questions. So when the Lord put you in that position, you want to be able to answer a sheep's question the same way your questions was answered, man. And the same way you expected an honest answer according to the Bible, right?
Yes, bullshit. According to the Bible,
you should prepare yourself to be able to answer somebody, you know, according to the Bible. We all learn so we can pass this on to the next brother, man. That's the whole point of this. Not to just hold on for us to just be doing these videos forever. We're doing this so the hopeful elect, in whatever area y'all in, whatever city you're in, can what? Bite onto the bait, man, and get on the boat. Get on board to what the fuck is going on, man. Under the table that you niggas are blinded by, man. You're gonna realize when you come to this truth, it's a whole other world that you live in, that you didn't even have a fucking fathom of, man. A whole nother meaning, a whole nother universe is going on right now, man. Yes. Right now, you so-called Negroes like the Native Americans knows, man. A whole nother fuck. Y'all, they the ones in assimilation. Like when you look up Google the word assimilation, right? Y'all the ones in the fucking assimilation, man. Y'all think the same, y'all do the same. It's like when you play Grand Theft Auto, all the people that's in the world,
they call non-playable characters.
They all do the same shit. They walk the same. It's like they all programmed to just be a part of the fucking game, man. What they call it? NPC. NPC.
Non-playable characters.
NPC.
Unimportant.
That's all y'all are, man. Assimilation.
You ready?
Yeah.
This simulation in the Google, the action of pretending, deception, imitation of a situation or process.
So assimilation is basically people that's coming up living in a whole other reality, man. What they call a virtual reality, an alternate reality. It's something outside of what's really going on, man. Okay, and that's the world you 2/3 live in, man. That's why I say y'all literally live in assimilation, man. We're the hopeful elect are the only ones that the 144, the elect, the hopeful elect and the elites that rule the world are the only two groups of people that's actually in the know. Man. The rest of you motherfuckers live in your art and assimilation, man. Okay? Assimilation designed to keep those dumb ass blind, man. Okay? That's all. Get a fucking scat pack. And then rob, that's assimilation. When you get on Grand Theft Auto, would you be stealing them fucking cars?
The same thing.
The same shit you niggas be doing, man.
No nuts.
You niggas are really in a video game, man. Y'all niggas ain't in reality. But the Lord gonna upset that
Real
game.
reality. The real reality is
malfunction.
Go ahead.
Overheat.
Y'all brother got it, man.
All right. Got it. Go ahead.
2 Timothy 2:15 says, "Study to shew thyself unto Yahweh."
Do what?
Study to shew thyself unto Yahweh.
Got to study, man. Read.
Study to shew thyself approved unto Yahweh.
There you go. The back brought up, the Lord is actually sitting up there saying, "Show me what you know."
Yeah.
Why would the scripture say, "Show thyself approved"? Why say, "Study, show thyself approved of Yahweh"? Because Yahweh sit back looking at his men as we all go through these lessons, through these quizzes, these conference calls, these classrooms, whatever you want to consider them. They're classes, man. Okay? These epistles, these videos from the apostle all the way down to the bus. The Lord is sitting back and looking at his men, seeing how they're observing these things. So we all absorb them because you got other hopeful elect men that's coming in. You got to take this in because you got to be a vessel. So the same way it was passed to you, you got to have the ability to pass it on to another elect brother. And that process continues until the 144,000 is met, man.
Revelation 7 comes to pass. Well, look, ain't no more holding. They sealed. They loose the four winds.
That's right. That's the name of the ball game, man. Okay, we're all in this thing to what the scripture say when you go into the parable with the you had the three servants. The Lord gave one of them. What it was, 3 talents.
Yeah.
The other one 2 talents, and the other one 1 talent.
Trying to multiply it.
You know what I'm saying? Just roughly paraphrasing. He gave them a different amount of talents or whatever, but it was on them. The Lord expected them to do what? Take those talents to the marketplace, right, and go amongst the exchanges and make more. How can you make more if you're not learned, if you're not skilled on how to go and be able to converse? This scripture. The whole time you're in the marketplace, guess who in the marketplace? Other elect Israelites. The scripture says, "My sheep hear my voice," right? So if you're in the marketplace, it's like you dope niggas out there on the block. Y'all sit back there. We out there getting it in, money. We getting it in, B. We getting this money out here on this block. But guess what we doing, man? We're winning souls out here on this block, man. All right? We're winning the souls of the hopeful elect out here on this block. While y'all out here winning off killing your own people, we're out here winning off bringing our people from death to fucking life, man. Okay? That's what we're doing. Contrary to your ignorant ass belief. We out here bringing life to our people. Go ahead.
It says, "For workmen that needed not to be ashamed."
That's right. We don't want to be put ashamed. We in front of these cameras, man. Going live. Imagine if we don't study and somebody come up with some well-educated questions, man. Asking us some deep shit, like going back in the secular history, asking this says this in this scripture, in this precept, but you got to be able to, okay, well, if you're able to listen, if you're able to receive it, we're going to go there. But if you ain't trying to listen and go all that time, we're going to argue with you. But for the sake, for the edification purposes, we're still going to address, the viewers, man. We're still going to address the whole elect. Whether they walk away or not, we're still going to address the situation. Whether we have to dismiss it, right? Or go into scriptures and still prove it, even if they fucking off. Okay?
Rightly dividing the word of truth.
Right. That's go back to what I just said. Man. Breaking the scriptures down rightly.
Everything brief. It ain't complicated, man. Yeah, it ain't deep.
Right. You need to break down.
Can't break this down.
Make that make sense.
Yes.
Go ahead.
He said, "But shun profane and vain babbling, for but they will increase unto more ungodly.
Yeah, the Lord don't want to hear about the bush conversation, man. You know, we men, you know, we talk like off the record, you know, we talk about God, damn, she got a fat head. But I'm finna go get her number, or, ooh, she, you know what I'm saying? But we men. But we talking about wickedness.
They ain't wicked. Not wicked.
Let's go rob it.
Yeah, get a liquor
I
on
don't
it.
give a fuck if that's old man or not. You know what I'm saying? Let's go do this wicked shit. Let's go do that. That's all you niggas talk about all goddamn thing. Corrupt conversation, man.
Right?
All right? We never have conversations about breaking the laws of commandments. But the scriptures also say, what, let not your liberty become a son of thy father. We understand the liberty that we have, but we understand that it may not sometimes just exercise your liberty to the max to cause another brother to stumble and stuff. You know what I mean? That's why a lot of y'all see us drinking out here. You know, or y'all see us, or you might be at a bar, you might see somebody looking at you and be like, I see them people, they be having Bibles in their hand, but he was at the club drinking Patron last night, girl. You see what I'm saying? What y'all fail to understand, all of this book is full of alcohol. If we're alcoholic, put it this way, this book is full of because all of them drunk it, man. Okay? When we do these lessons, you see us drunk, stumbling over these scriptures, breaking this word down. We don't give a fuck about y'all opinions. When we out here representing your whole body, y'all shot. When y'all see us mumbling, I think not. When we out here representing your whole body, y'all shot. We at our best. We sharp. We on point. We're focused. We don't make mistakes in the eyes of you niggas. Is what I mean. Not saying we're perfect. I'm not professing perfect. We all make mistakes. We're human. What I'm saying is we represent the Lord the way we're supposed to be represented. So fuck y'all opinion of us, man. Okay? Y'all couldn't do this on a good day. What we do on a bad day. You know what I'm saying? But all you want to do is critique, talk shit, point the finger.
Shit, you can't even.
Talking about I've been out here 60 years. What y'all gonna tell me? That's the problem. Yeah. We're trying to tell you you've been out here for 60 years in that mind, in that condition, in that state of mind. Right? That is the problem.
You're gonna be in that condition. You're gonna be reserved to take that fucking Karama. The Lord gonna destroy your ass. You've been reserved for that. If you go that fucking fuck. You might have dropped around that dead on that fucking corner right now.
You can go be around.
There you go. Just wait to go. Are you ready?
Yeah. You took that juice already. You just waiting to just to be in the spirit with him, man. Yep. This Titus chapter 2 and verse 6, back y'all brothers up. It says, young men, likewise, exhort to be sober-minded.
Exhort to be sober-minded, man. Give me that word.
Right. Titus 2 and 6.
You are close to the expectation.
The book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 6. Young men.
Young men. Not 60-year-old, not saying the Lord not dealing with nobody in their 60s and all that. But men that are in their 60s, shit, they've been in it since they were 30s and 20s and shit. Shit, the apostles been in this thing since they were young men, like younger than us. They still got videos on YouTube with all the apostles with all black hair, not one gray string in their beard or their head. Young men, not one wrinkle in their face. All their voices shit sound different. You know, when you young, your voice is a little bit higher pitch than what it is when you're older. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And it says, young men, Titus 2 and 6. Likewise, exhort to be sober-minded.
We're out here to exhort to be sober-minded, spiritually sober. There's no way you can be physically sober in this fucking corrupt, abominable ass nation, man. You goddamn right we need a fucking drink. But do y'all see us out here representing the Lord? Broken glass all over the place, fishing all in the middle of the street, fighting with motherfuckers, starting trouble, problem, causes, all that. Hell no, man. We represent something bigger than that. You fucking right. We take strong drink, man. Well, go ahead, huh?
Right,
Bring it up.
It's Strong's, that word exhort, Strong's.
Go ahead, you got it.
That word exhort, Strong's E3870, Parakaleo, Strong's definition. It says invite, invoke, beseech, call for.
To call for it, man. To call for. How do you spiritually call for the Lord? How do you spiritually search for the Lord? How do you spiritually find the Lord? In the volume of the book, it testifies with me. Lo, I come in the volume of the book.
I'm telling you, bro. Right here.
That's how you exhort the Lord. Go ahead.
Like you said, comfort, desire.
Not exhort. Exhort. That's probably double the Oh, so from out of please call 911. Yeah,
911 ain't gonna work for your fucking ass that day, homeboy. That time is fast approaching.
Bring the voice up.
Right, man.
Why couldn't do it on that?
Yeah, fuck nigga.
It says comfort, desire, entreat, pray.
To pray. Okay? So y'all understand the word exhort? Bring it on to
God, Elder. All right. Titus chapter 2 and verse 6. Young men, likewise exhort,
pray, search, call, seek, cry and sigh for it, beg for it, dig for it,
search,
fight for it, wrestle for it, endure through it. I'm not calling this ain't easy, man. The Lord is building up a fucking empire, man. He's not building up no fucking Christians, no fucking nice guys. The Lord is building up warriors, spiritual warriors. Let me quote that. The Lord is building up spiritual warriors who can defend themselves spiritually, man, in a surgical fashion, man. Okay?
Right up.
The scripture said we're not gonna have to lift the Lord not gonna lift up hand and sword, neither are we. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
God, Elder. Titus 2 and 7. In all things, showing thyself a pattern of good works.
That's consistency, right? That's persistence, right? That's coming out here week in and week out. That's a pattern. Man, I see them dudes out there every damn week, man. God damn. Them boys still ain't stopped. So over time, what happened? They gain respect. Damn, them dudes gotta be serious, man. Damn, 5 years later, them niggas still on stuff. God damn, let me see what they're doing. What's really going on over there, man? They gotta be serious.
What's really good?
Yeah. 3 years later, damn, they still.
Yeah.
You know? You know, sometimes it takes some brothers 8-9 years before you gotta take that to be father. Great deals on for 8-9 motherfucking years before they come out the closet, man. But that's okay. Just be glad that the Lord brought you out the closet. I mean, it wasn't too late. Luckily, it wasn't too late. If any time now, it's not too fucking late, man. That's how the Lord got it wide open for y'all.
Right up.
The window wide open.
Yes, wide open. Let's come on in.
It's about to get bad.
If you're an Israelite, the Lord like, okay, the gate wide open. What y'all want to do, man? Y'all want to live with that? Y'all keep going out there prophesying, keep the gates open, and keep warning them that I'm about to close them. And we're out here warning y'all that the Lord is about to close these motherfuckers, man. Okay?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Down the word. Hey, hold on. And backing it up. We lucky, not lucky, we blessed that the Lord shut it down in the year 2000. But we'd have been fucked. Okay? So you should be thanking and praising like you was going to, exhorting, okay, the Lord daily, hour after hour. You gotta think on these things, man. It's Titus 2 and 7. In all things, showing thyself a pattern of good works.
When good works is only one way of good. Works is only one way of laboring, man. This is the good. Right? There's only one good in heaven, and it's who?
Yeah,
Yahweh. Is this not Yahweh Shah's word? Is this not good? Okay?
Yeah.
But the good work is to do what? Labor for this. Labor to do what? Wake up these people. That's all the Lord is concerned about. You got to become skilled at this word so that you can wake these people up. You can teach these people. That's the name of the game. No more, no less. No point of going deeper than what you got to go. Just know what you're supposed to know. Go ahead.
In doctrine, showing uncorruptedness.
In doctrine, meaning breaking the scriptures down, right? You can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't say I'm 100% great millstone, but you got 98% agreeing, and the other 2%, well, I don't agree with how they break down this particular chapter. I believe they meant of the Lord, but I don't agree with Paul's teaching. See what I'm saying? You're not molded. That's not one body. That's two whole different entities. And when you disagree on this book, you're not on the same team. We can disagree about who's going a little bit better, who can punch the hardest, you know, who can get the most women, or who look the best, or who this, or who that. We can argue about bullshit, debate about bullshit all day, right? And still be brothers. But if you don't agree in this, you're not brothers, man. You're not brothers. Make the fuck up. And if you don't agree, you better get yourself together and get with the program so you can see the way it's going. Let's be agree. Agree on what? The Holy Bible, man. It is true. Agree that what? So-called white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. He's the children of Esau, the children of Edom. He's the wicked the Bible speaks of. He's the red serpent. He's the red dragon that the Bible speaks of. He's the scarlet colored beast the Bible speaks of. He's the old serpent, right? He's the whore, like your brother just said. He's the fucking arch enemy. You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, you're the 12 tribes of Israel. The Most High's name is not no fucking Jehovah. It's not no Yahweh. It's Yahweh. His son's name is not no Yahoshua, Yeshaya. It's Yahushua. Jesus. It's Yahushua. Those are the doctrines that you stick on. Plain and simple. Okay? The MOTB, right? It's the RFID chip. I'm gonna say that good. Okay. They got so many bullshit going on. You know?
Long we don't say
I didn't say the MOTB though. You know what I'm saying? You know? But I'm saying, come on, man. Okay, you got to push those things. If you disagree with one of those things, you don't push them out what?
It says Titus chapter 2. Yeah. All right. Titus chapter 2. All right. In verse 7, it says, in doctrine, showing uncorruptedness.
Right, uncorruptedness, man. Everybody has to agree. Everything has to flow. Everybody got to be on one accord. The Bible is on one accord. Scriptures tell you that first and second Peter 1:20 that the scriptures is not of a private interpretation. It's not of meaning you can't just open this book and it mean whatever the fuck you feel like it's supposed to mean, man. The Bible means what it means, and you have to agree with the book, not the other way around. Okay? There's only one truth, one Lord, one faith, one baptism. Okay? Go ahead.
All right. It says, hold on, let me back you over there. Philippians chapter 2. Real quick, back there to Philippians chapter 2 and verse 1. It says, if there be therefore any consolation in Hamashiach, if any comfort of love, if any fellowship of the Spirit, if any bowels of mercies, fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded.
Like-minded, okay. Like-minded what? We have to have the same basketball team. We have to like the same type of woman. Be like-minded in what? The scriptures, the truth. There's only one truth, man. God don't give a fuck about your personal disagreements and all that. I don't like how he dressed. I don't like this. I don't like. Who? Where is that in the scriptures? Is he breaking the commandments? You're not breaking the commandments. He's not breaking the commandments. Right? So what the fuck they got to do with the scriptures? Right? Scripture says teach the same thing, man. That's what you worry about. Okay? Go ahead.
Philippians 2 and 2. Real quick. Philippians 2 and 2. 2:44 p.m. Fulfill ye my joy, that ye be like-minded, having the same love, being of one accord, of one mind.
Right, man. It's not rocket science. At least it don't sound like rocket science. So fucking deep, man. They can just make something easy hard, man. Like wait till the hard part get here. Jacob Clover is coming. It's coming. It's gonna get hard.
For you.
But I mean, like right now, let's take advantage of these times, man. Right now, let's continue to get built up, right?
Yeah.
Let's keep on getting prepared, mentally, physically, spiritually, psychologically, and physically. That's why the Lord gave us the dietary laws, man, so you can eat right, right? Because you're gonna have situations where you really want to be medically dependent on this society. All frail and fucked up medically, and then when this bitch gets shut down, you gotta take all kind of medication. You gonna be fucking that day, man. So right now is the time to take your health serious, man. You might have to go 2-3 days without the motherfucking food. Okay? You gonna need a healthy body to be able to do that.
Like that.
You know? All the laws are not grievous, man. Lord, everything the Lord put it's a purpose behind it, man. The smallest thing is a purpose behind it. All right? Got it, right? Yeah, brother.
I gotta take out. Jude 1 in verse 3. It says, verse 2. It says, mercy unto you and peace and love be multiplied. Right? It's that peace and love right there. Right? It don't sound peaceful. It don't sound like love that we learned in the world.
It's not an Al Green album, man. All right.
Love
is happiness right now.
It's a song, okay, that speaks of what? Lamentations more than the woe. And it's only love and peace to the elect. That's it.
To the kingdom of heaven and all. We ain't there yet though, man. We still gotta go through Jacob's trouble.
We got work to do.
Right. But it says, beloved, when I gave all diligence to write unto you of the common salvation, we're talking about the common salvation right now. Right? How you gonna make it? It was needful for me to write unto you and exhort you that ye should earnestly contend for the faith which was once delivered unto the saints. Right? That's all we're trying to get the elect to do, to earnestly contend. Right? To fight. Going to that word contend, it means to fight, man. We want you to wrestle. We want you to struggle, man. Try to get out there, okay? Because that's what you're scripted to do anyway. Just get on the program. That's what you gotta do, man. Right? So that
we don't have no what choice. If you're on this side, what other motherfucking choice you have?
What are the options? Let us know. Fuck.
You know, you're gonna kiss Edomite ass until you destroy it. Best for you that's in the know. I can understand somebody that's totally oblivious to this. I'm talking about those that are in the know. Man. What else is fucking do? But besides, know what the fuck the enemy plans for your ass, right? That's the only thing that makes sense to me. The only hope of survival that this group of people have, right, lies in this book right here. Lies in understanding, right? The mysteries of this book. And I quote mysteries. It's called mysteries for a reason. Because the Lord didn't put it out here for everybody to get it, man. That's why it takes what? Wisdom and knowledge to be able to break these down. That's what you got to pray for. Pray for wisdom. Pray for knowledge. Pray for understanding. See what I'm saying? Pray for the Lord to quicken. I said many of those prayers. Lord, sharpen me, sharpen my memory. Get me prepared. When I'm out there, I want to represent you the right way, Lord. You know what I'm saying? I want to make you look good. I want to go out there boldly. I want to stand before my enemies boldly. I don't give a fuck what kind of questions they coming with. Okay?
Be a contender for the faith, right? That's why you say a contender for the faith. You want to be able to fight for this. How you gonna fight if you don't know what the fuck you talking about, man?
It's not Esau bold about being an Edomite. It's not the so-called white man knowledge in the United States Constitution. Right? You ask any of these so-called white people out here, they can tell you everything about America because they're proud Americans. Why you motherfucking Negro, Latinos, and Native American know a goddamn thing about who you are? You know? Everybody else proud to be fucking Asher, Aram, Ishmael, Ammon, Moab, Edom, Cush, Mizraim, Good. Cleaning.
Look,
They are slow. You gonna ask a motherfucker hell like
they know what the fuck they are.
yeah, ask an Ethiopian about Ethiopia. He can name every last one of the presidents of Ethiopia. Speak all the Ethiopian Hamitic languages, good shit, whatever the fuck they call it. Speak all that shit. You fucking people on this side are the only motherfuckers, man, that are just completely detached about who the fuck you are, man. You know what I'm saying? But you got the answer for every fucking thing else. They gonna tell a Chinese man how to run their business. They can go in the Arab store and tell the Arab how he can bring more customers in his store.
Yeah. Put a little stick on that chicken right here. Hey, so you don't have a goddamn thing over here, man. You don't even know this. Tell a motherfucker how to run their shit, but you don't even know this right here.
Or walk up to the men of the Lord and tell us how to break the Bible. Now, I ain't never read the book in your life. Talk about you 60 years old, man. So what? Man, look, take it out.
Oh, man. You see why we get vexed? This makes you. It makes you angry,
That's
man.
why I had to count. Strong right.
Right, bro. Right up.
Yeah.
Take it out.
That opens with an edifying lesson. Gonna turn. These niggas gonna turn.
Hey, hold on. Somebody else watching. And guess what? Yahweh, while Yahweh shot watching you wicked ass Negroes.
Right.
Alright? I don't even want to say the Lord's name and listen to that bad.
Let that shit bang right there.
Yeah, man. Taking in a bloody red truck, man. You know? Matching his master. I'm master this color.
Yeah.
I want my truck.
Somebody watching me, yeah? Somebody.
I ain't gonna like them about the truck. I ain't hating them. They do. I used to like them. I think the miles.
That's what it is. It's the Suzu.
I used to like them. That's what it is. I ain't hating them truck. I like the truck. That was totally disrespectful how you just come on, you know, man, it was loud and fucking you. Now we'd have been Edomites out here with
turn
suits
that
on.
shit down,
I promise you, you put your boy on that bitch.
That opens with an edifying lesson. Gonna turn face to you. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace and blessings to the open and faithful elect across the four corners. Shalom.
Shalom.
Abad Babal.
Abad Babal.
Shalom.